Hello, my dear students. Welcome to the online video class session of political science. So, my dear students, in our previous class, we discussed about the Plato and his ideal state, and we have also discussed about the Plato's theory of communism. And in addition to that, we have also discussed about the Plato's theory of education. So these are the things which is covered under the concept of Plato. And in the first unit, another important personality we need to discuss about is none other than the father of political science, Aristotle. So in our previous class, we a little bit discussed about Aristotle and his life sketch. That Aristotle is father of political science, and he was the best disciple of the Plato. Sometimes Plato was given various concepts like the Plato's ideal state and Plato's theory of communism. But being a good disciple of Plato, Aristotle was criticized some of the concepts of Plato, even though he was considered as the best student of the Plato. So that is that kind of relation the Plato in between the Plato and Aristotle. Here Aristotle become the superior than the Plato. So in Telugu we generally used to say one term, Guruvunu minchina Shishudu. Generally we used to this term. The disciple is greater than his Guru. So here this was practically proved by the Aristotle. Actually, Plato is the father of political philosophy, but whereas Aristotle is become the father of political science. So, my dear students, yesterday or before class we discussed about the Aristotle and his life sketch. That Aristotle was born in the Stagira, Greece in 384 and was passed away in 322. And up to a few years after Plato's, the academy was take care by the Aristotle, and with the locality, with the reason of locality, he was started his own school, a lyceum. So this is a brief introduction, and we have also seen about his writings that the Plato was written various books, but here Aristotle was written about Plato in his books, and Plato's writings, Plato's dialogues, Plato's methodology, and Plato's mistakes. So he was highlighted about the Plato's concepts in a critical perspective or critical point of view. So out of his various books, politics is one of the best book. And yesterday I said that there are the short form DP, D anima, P Parvaturalia, and E ethics means politics. So DPEP is the best form to remember his books. So my dear students, this is about the previous class. So today let us discuss about his classification of governments. So Aristotle was classified the government based on the structure and its function. Actually, the governments were classified are studied by before Aristotle, the father of history, Herodotus. So Herodotus is the father of history. He was studied the types of or the classification of government before Aristotle. But here Aristotle was clearly categorized about the 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 governments and was classified the constitutions. So that is why we can say that Aristotle is the first person who was distinguished between the state and the government. Here the state is different from the government, and government is part of the state. Here government is an agency which is run by the state. So he is given a priority to the government rather than the state or territory. So according to him, the people who are living in the territory of that particular state, they are comes under the part of that particular state. So based on the population or on the rulers, the Aristotle was classified the government into uh, two types, such as the good governments or true government, perverted form of government means bad government. So here the classification of the division of classification according to the Aristotle about the governments is two types, such as the good governments means the true government, and the second one is the perverted form of governments means the bad governments. So here government is nothing but, what is government? Government is nothing but the mechanism of the state to fulfill its objectives. This is the government. Here a government is playing a intermediate role between the state and the people. So it is a mechanism. That is why he was given more priority to the government. Constitution of the Constitution establishes its objectives and it also implements. So here the Constitution is nothing but, the word constitution is derived from two Greek words, constitutio and constitutionism. So the meaning of constitutio means to establish, and the meaning of constitutionism is to implement. So here the word constitution is clearly meaning that to establish and to implement. So it seems that the constitution is the establishment of various activities and to implement it in a systematic manner is called constitution. So before Aristotle, the classification of the government is done by the father of history, Herodotus, and Aristotle also classified the governments based on the two principles, such as the strength of the ruling class and the first principle is the strength of the ruling class. If the ruler is one, or if the rulers are a few, or if the rulers are many. So like that, based on the strength of the ruling class, he was classified the governments. And in another point of view, the government is working for whom, and it is for what So these are the things is a central theme to classify the governments according to the Aristotle. So here Aristotle was identified three good governments or pure governments, and three perverted form of governments or bad governments. So totally he was classified six types of governments. He classified six types of governments. Like if we go in detail, according to the Aristotle, what are the six types of governments? The first one is monarchy, and it is the monarchy's perverted form is tyranny. The monarchy is ruled by one. So it seems that the one ruler is called as monarchy. So here monarchy is the pure government or the pure or the good government, but the monarchy's perverted form of government is tyranny. So it is a cruel rule, and if the rulers are a few members or a group of, so it is called the aristocracy. Here according to Aristotle, aristocracy also a good or the pure government, and the aristocracy's perverted form of government is oligarchy. So here oligarchy means it is administered by some elite classes, and if the rulers are many, so the rulers of many, it is called as the true form of government is named as the polity, and the polity's perverted form of the ruling is or the government is democracy. So here out of the six classifications of government, he was categorized into the pure government or the good government, the perverted form of government, and the bad government. Here the monarchy, aristocracy, polity or the good government or a pure government, whereas the perverted form of government, tyranny, oligarchy and democracy. So these are the bad form of governments according to the Aristotle. So the three true form of governments and three perverted form of governments. So here monarchy, aristocracy and polity are the pure or good governments. Tyranny, oligarchy and democracy is the perverted form of bad governments. So these are the classification of government. So my dear students, so this is about the classification of government, but according to Aristotle, he was criticized the democratic form of government. So according to him, polity is the best state of Aristotle, but the best polity's perverted form is democracy, but he did not support it to the democracy. He was supported only to the monarchy, aristocracy and polity. So here this is the classification of governments by the Aristotle based on the population or based on the strength of the rulers and the aims and objectives of that government. The strength is how many members are ruling. If the ruling is with one member, it is called as the monarchy. If the rulers are few members, it is called as the oligarchy. If the rulers are more than 2-3 members, or it is many members, it is called as a polity. But this monarchy, aristocracy and polities, the perverted forms are the tyranny, aristocracy and democracy. So this is the true form and as well as the perverted form. So my dear students, this is the classification of government by the Aristotle. So he was also spoken about the various other concepts like theory of revolution. So if possible, in our next class we will discuss about the theory of revolution. So in the theory of revolution, he was also proposed the ideal state, and he was proposed on the concept of citizenship. So these are the things we need to discuss about the Aristotle concepts. So my dear students, if possible, I will make PPT on this class in detail, so for your convenient. So please listen carefully and bring to my notice if anything is missed, or if anything is, if you have any queries, so please bring to my notice. So bye, take care, thank you.